A very good evening to all of you. This is Shivam Shukla, and here I am to draw a problem on sectional orthographic projection. It's a university question for 15 marks. The question statement goes as: for the following machine component, draw the sectional front view along AA, that is this line along AA, left hand side view from here, and the top view. So as the question statement is given, the marks distribution will be: sectional front view will be for 4 marks, LHS 5 marks, LHS view will be for 4 marks, top view will be for 4 marks, and dimensioning will be for 2 marks, minimum 10 to 12 dimensions. So let us see now how the problem will go. Okay, so as the question statement has given front view, so front view it will be from this side, viewing direction of vision will be from X. The line is AA over here. The length will be 75 plus 70, 140 plus 20 is the radius of this, that is 165. So length is 165. Width, if I see the width, 54 plus other side 54, 108 plus 12 rib, so it will be 120. What about the height? 16 plus 90, that is 106, plus radius 30, that is nothing but 136. So here the height goes as like this. Okay, so let us draw the problem. As you can see, already the axis is made. Axis just it is made extending beyond the length, width and height by 20 each. The axis line is made and the boxes are made at a distances of 20 from the axis. So this is the box of the front view made of the length and the height. This is of the top view made of the length and the width. This is for the side view made of the width and the height. So let us start the construction of the problem. As you will be seeing the front view, let us start to construct the front view. Okay, so we'll be making it as dark. Okay, as we can see from the extreme end over here. Okay, as you all can see from the extreme end over here, if I want to see the front view, I'll start from the extreme end, but here the distance is there, so 25 minus 60, 25 minus 16, it will be 9 so 9 gap I'll be leaving from the end. So 9, I'll select this over here. Now I'll start it from the bottom. As I start from the bottom, from here it comes till here, up it goes by 2121 it will be coming inside again by 540, correct? So 540 it will be coming inside, so it will be 40 distance over here. It will be coming down again by, since the distance is already 16 given over here, if you see this is 16 given over here, so 21 minus 16 will be 5, so coming down by 5 and it will be getting ended up till here. Okay, so once we are done, I'll just make it like this, and then on this particular edge it will be going again by 16 so what do? I will be drawing again a line from here by 16 and I will simply make this particular line dark by 16 like this. Okay, so once I'm done, I made this complete part. Now I will be making this particular construction of the concentric circles. So how do I get this particular circle now? Okay, so from this particular edge, I need a horizontal line at a distance of 45 up. So I will be getting it, this particular line from here, 45 up, I did get it. Again, from here, okay, from the extreme end, this line from here, from this particular center line, the center line over here it is at a distance of 70 so first of all, let me get the center line over here. So I'll just make this as the center line. Okay, and then I will offset it again by 70 I need to get this other line from here by 70 like this. I'll make the circles by using the dark line. Okay, It is inner one is of radius 8, that is diameter 16. The outer one is like this, of diameter 40, so radius 20. So it's done like this. Let me complete till here, as it will be done till the tangent point like this. Even over here I can get this quadrant point, which will be getting completed like this once we are done. So let me just complete this particular backside part. It will be coming inside by 60 because the radius of the outer circle is 30. So once I'm done, I can get it completed up till here, and this edge I'll be drawing it like this. Okay, so once we are done, what do I do? This edge I'll be getting down by 30 mm. Okay, so I can make it as a center line, as this is the center line over here. Okay, and inner through hole, which is of inner through hole, as you can see, is of diameter 30, so it will be offsetted by 15 each from here, from here. Okay, so once we are done, I will simply make it as the hidden line. Okay, so since we are done, this completes my entire normal front view. We have not drawn this section as of now, so I'll be simply getting this like this. Okay, even here a through hole is left out, which will be getting completed like this. So it's like this over here, so I can simply complete it like this. Okay, so here we are done with the front view. We are done with the normal front view. There is an edge which will be getting tangential with this particular edge, so friends, will be drawing it later on. Okay, even if we see the top view now, the top view is a symmetrical view, so you can draw it. Let's go for this particular view. We will be drawing the side view first. So how do we draw that now? Okay, it's again a symmetrical view, so I'll be requiring a center line for the side view from here like this. It's a center line. Once I get this particular center line, I make it as it is. Okay, and now I can get all the projections from the front view for the side view. Whatever the projections are there, one by one, all the projections will be taken for the side view. Okay, so once I get all these projections, it becomes easier for me to construct the side view now. Okay, so let's see. Let us basically draw the construction of this circle which is there. So I can directly make that circle over here like this, which is of diameter 30, so radius will be 15. Okay, so once we are done, I can make even the circle which is there. It will be somewhat like a semicircle which will be visible to us. So it's of radius 30, my dear friends. So I made it as 30 like this. Okay, so as of now, what I'll do, I'll simply trim out the part which is unwanted, which is not required by us. So I will trim out this part. Okay, so once we are done, there will be a hidden circle over here as well, which we will be drawing it later on. Okay, so now what do I do? One by one, if I see this particular edge, so it's coming like this and it goes like this, gets completed this entire edge. Okay, so as we are done till here, what do I do further? Simply for construction sake, I'll make a line over here. This 21 mm edge, I need it 20 mm apart first of all. Then I will be requiring this at a distance of 9 apart, because the inner one through hole is of radius. Inner one is of radius. Diameter is 18, so radius will be 9. So as we got this, so I'll be simply making these inner holes. Okay. So once I got that, I will simply extend this. I can draw it over here, and I can draw a dark line like this, which completes my this entire particular. Okay, so once I'm done, what do I do? We can simply delete this line that we don't require. Okay, so now this is the edge, this is the edge, this is the edge, this is the edge. That's entire, it will be somewhat of the part will be hidden, and most of it won't be seen. So now further part, what do we do and how do we achieve that? Now this is a cylinder which will be seen as a rectangle to me over here. So how do I draw that now? So now first of all, as I have drawn a through hole, so for that particular cylinder, what do I do? I made this line, and then now it's of 24. So on both the sides of 12 mm each distances, we have taken this, and I have constructed this cylinder. Okay. So once I'm done, I'll simply remove the part that I don't require. Okay. Okay. Now I'll be simply drawing this particular rib part. So a rib part that you can see, dear friends. So on both the sides, it will be drawn at 6 mm. Okay. So how do we get that? First of all, I'll be requiring the tangent point over here. I can see this particular tangent point. Now I can project it over here, and this particular rib, it will be deleted like this. Now what do I do? I will be simply extending the edges of the rib till the bottom. Okay, like this, and over here like this. Okay, so once we are done with the edges of the rib, and even the through holes which are there, the projections were missed out. So I'll be taking the projections over here like this, and even over here like this. So once we are done these projections, okay, so I can convert them these into directly hidden lines. Okay, one by one, let's draw them as the hidden lines. This one will be the hidden line. Okay, one thing, and the second one will be this as the hidden line, this one. Okay, so once we are done, let's proceed further. Only for the sake of the hidden line, for the sake of the this particular rib where it is going to get completed, what do we do in further? What do we do? As you can see, the ribs are there. I'll simply say I'll draw a fillet of 2 mm each radius. So it's over here. So I can construct this rib, draw it like this. Okay, we are done with this. Now the same one can be drawn on the other side as well. So I select this, say enter, select this over here like this. Now the unwanted part of the line which is not required to us, I'll simply trim it out. Okay, trim or erase. So it's done, it's erased. Now as you can see, we are done with the side view as well almost. So how to just complete it further? Okay, so just for the completion part of the side view, let us draw the tangential lines from the ends. So from here if we see, I will be getting the tangential line like this. Okay, see very beautifully I can plot the tangent over here. Okay, so once I'll be simply need to zoom in like this. So now the extra part which is not required actually, that will be erased. So now I can simply draw this line on the other side as well. Okay, so if I see over here, the extra part I can simply erase it. Okay, so once we are done, this entire part is going to get erased. Okay, so as we are done over here, let us draw some of the edges which will be hidden. Since this particular line, as you can see in a view, this edge, it is present prominently over here, the other side it will be there. That is why beyond this particular cylinder it will be hidden, and even these edges are there, so it will be hidden till this rib. So how do we draw that? Simply I'll be extending this from here till here till here. Okay, the same will be drawn from here till here till here. Okay, so now simply what I need to do, I'll be simply making these as the hidden edges as well. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, so once I'm done, how do I proceed further? I'll be seeing it now. Okay, okay, even for this particular circle, if I say on the back side there will be one another circle, so how do we make it? So what do I do for that? I'll simply say C, enter. There will be a circle of diameter, radius 30. It will be of radius 30. Okay, so once we are done, what do I do now? I'll be selecting this. I'll be selecting the hidden line and making this entire as the hidden line. Okay, now further what do I need to do is, I'll be selecting this, I'll be selecting this, then I'll be selecting this. I need to come out because only a part is there which will be hidden. Okay, so for that particular sake, what do I need to do? So I will simply trim out this, erase out this particular part which is not required, which won't be there. So as I've done, as you can see, only the part which is there at the bottom, it will be there. That's it. So I can now, this part as of now is not required, so I can simply trim it. Okay, this is not done. Now what do I do? I'll be simply moving this till the tangent point. So I got this beautifully till the tangent point. So now I can get this and I can project it back in the front view, as well as for the top view if required we'll be projecting it over there as well. Okay, so as I've already done for the front view, so here I can see like this. Over here now I will be selecting this. So that's done. So as you can see, my dear friends, it's almost done with the front view and side view. Only for this particular side view, if you see, these edges would be coming till particular distance of the side view, which will be seen prominently to us in the top view. So let's draw the top view now. So front view is done entirely, side view is done 99%. Only the edges till where they'll be coming, that is to be shown. That's it. Rest of the things are done. Okay. So let's proceed further for the top view. Let's proceed further for the okay. I'll be simply taking the projections one by one from the front view for the top view. All the projections will be taken one by one for the top view. So as you can see, one by one I have taken all the projections down. Let's go for the final ultimate view, that is the top view. So you can make it quickly. Okay. Okay. So let's focus on the top view, my dear friends, one by one. As you can see, even the top view is a symmetrical view about the horizontal center line. So let's make that center line over here. So like this. I'll be drawing a line at an angle of 45 degrees in fourth quadrant, so that whatever the lines I need, I'll be projecting them straight down. Okay. Okay, I'll make this as the center line. Now one by one, let's make the concentric circles wherever they are there, because they will be easier to construct. Okay, so this is the outline. So this is the center line from where I can get a circle of 18 diameter. Then I can get a circle of 40 diameter. So it's done like this. Okay. Once we are done, we can proceed with the further parts. Okay. So as you all can see, first of all, let's make this cylinder from here till here. If we are going, I can draw the lines on both the sides by 30 mm each. You will like this, 30 over here, 30 over here. Okay. So once we are done, I can simply extend this particular line from end to end. Even I can extend this. This is of inner one is of radius 15 mm, that is diameter is 30. I can just make it as the hidden one. So these are the hidden lines over here. It's a prominent one. Okay. So wherever it's not required, so this line I can delete it. Okay, so once we are done, I can see it very prominently, like whatever the tangent points are there, I'll be projecting them and I can get it over here. Only the thing is, these edges are not going to come, because as you can see, there is a smooth finish of the tangent lines, and definitely the tangent points are above the quadrant points. As you can see, this is the quadrant point over here, the tangent points are above. So let's just project these tangent points back, so that we can get the tangent points over here very easily. So I can get this as the first tangent point, and even this as the second tangent point. So once we are done, I can simply trim out the part which I don't require. Okay, now this is the line from where I can project it back like this. Okay, even this is the line from where I can project it back like this. Where I don't want, I'll be simply just deleting these lines. So where I don't want, there will be simply I'll be deleting these particular lines. Okay, so once we are done, let us zoom in and proceed further for drawing the tangent point. Okay, so as I have zoomed in further, I can see very clearly. I can extend this line. One thing, I can extend this line as well. Okay, so if I want, if I can see from the top for this particular view, there is a fillet. So there will be a small fillet. So like this, I'll be selecting the first line. Like this, I'll be selecting the second line. Small fillet of radius 1 mm. So it's like this. The same one will be there at the bottom like this. As you can see, the fillet we have drawn on both the sides. So now further what are we supposed to do is, okay, tangent point by mistake, it was not projected properly. So the tangent point will be from here. I can get it very easily. Okay. Once you can see, I can simply delete this line, and now I'll be getting a proper line which will be getting extended till the tangent. So it is vice versa, one and the same thing, because it will be coming definitely till here, because this is the right answer which was there at the top. Now further what we need to do, as you can see, only we are looking for the top view. These will be the lines from where it starts over here, it will be joining as a tangent to the circles. So from here, say I'll enter, and now I'll be drawing it with the help of the dark lines. Okay, we start from here, it's drawn till here. Okay, okay, so once we are done, let us draw the mid cylindrical part, of which the projections have been taken already over here. So now to draw that cylinder, what we need to do, from here I'll be simply drawing the lines on the center line by 12 mm each, that is total width is 24. So 12, I'll be drawing it over here. I'll select this. Okay, so once we are done, I got this. Now I'll be simply drawing the boundaries of the cylinder, which will be looking, a cylinder will be looking to me as a rectangle from the top. Okay, so friends, once we are done till here, this midline I can simply delete it, which is not required for us. Okay, so now whatever is the through hole, it's over here, first one, and it's over here, the second one, that I can draw it as the hidden line. So as I can see, this is the hidden line for me, this is the hidden line for me. Okay, so once I'm done, further, what do I like to do? Okay, now I need to draw the rib. So rib to be drawn on both the sides of the center line by 6 mm. So from here, center line 6 mm on both the sides. Okay, so once we are done, we can see it like this. Now the center line which is there, which is not required, we can simply omit it. Okay, so as you can see, now okay, so already the tangent point is there over here, my dear friends. So I can basically trim out the part that I don't require. Basically just trim out this part, or these edges I'm talking, which we don't require. Okay, again, this particular edges, they won't be coming, this one and this one. Even over here, this edge won't be coming, this one. Okay, so once we are done, okay, so now what do I do? I'll be simply doing it as the making these as the fillets over here, like this. Okay, the same I can select and make it on the other side as well. Okay, the extended parts, the extra parts, you can select it like this. Now, so I can simply trim out the unwanted parts, those we don't require. So as you can see, this particular edges I was talking about, so that is very clear to me. Okay, so we have drawn this particular edges like this. Even over here, these edges were expected to be extended like this and like this. Okay, so once we are done, this completes the particular diagram of the top view. Now whatever the things are left out in the top view to be drawn are nothing but the hidden lines. So there will be one prominent hidden line like this. It will start from here. If I say to be started from here, and it will be drawn till the other end like this. Okay, so I can make this as the hidden line. Why do we draw this as the hidden line over here? The reason behind this is, as you can see, this entire edge, it will be going till the extreme end. That is why the hidden line from the top you will be seeing like this. Okay, so this is this was all. That was the first hidden line. Even over here there will be a hidden line, over here there will be a hidden line. which will be going prominently like this. So let me complete this. Okay, so now the hidden line goes from here till here. Okay, even the hidden line goes from here till here. Okay, so once we are done with this, so let's go and proceed further with the incomplete part which was left out for the side view. I'll be taking the projections now. I'll be taking the projections from actually the tangent point from where it all started like this. Okay, first one, only one is required because the other point I can simply draw it again. So now I will be simply extending this, which will be coming up particularly till here. Okay, till where I want I'll be drawing that. I don't want, I won't be drawing. It's okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so what do I do? I will be simply joining this line further, and now I will be drawing this particular line. I will be making this curve as so it will be like this. Okay, so as I'm done, I can get it on the other side as well. Selecting this, and I'll be doing it like this, and I can yeah. So here we are done with the side view. So as you can see, I'm done with all the views. Only one of the some of the hidden lines which are left out. I'll be simply completing it, and then we'll be proceeding further with the sectional view, and then we'll be proceeding with the dimension. That will be all from our side. So now as you can see, the hidden lines, those are going to come even over here. From here it starts till this point. Okay, from here it starts till this point. Okay, so once we are done, and this particular line is not required, as you can see, all front view, left hand side view, as well as the top view, all the views are done. You can see it very specifically from the questions diagram. Okay, so to be specific with the question diagram along with the solution, you can see it very clearly. Now let us further proceed for the sectional view. The sectional view is a sectional front view along section AA, as you can see. So how do we get that? First and foremost point, whenever we take a section along a line, first point is to convert the hidden lines. Those will be now visible to us. So let us do them first. So now friends, what are the hidden lines? Those will be visible. First of all, this slot, it will be visible. Even these edges will be visible. So I'll be simply making them dark. So it's an important part of the problem. So I'll be simply making these as dark, very dark. Once I'm done, see. So we are done with this. The second point. Second point, what does the section says? Once you take the section, whatever are the prominent edges or hidden edges, those were seen earlier. Now we should, after taking the section, if they are not visible, we should remove them. So friends, as you can see it very clear cut. Now which are those edges which won't be seen to us now? So I'm talking about like this particular rib is there which is going as a tangent till here. So now it won't be seen to me. So what do I do? So I will be simply removing it like this, even like this. So this particular part I can remove it. Now why did we remove it like this? Because the entire hatching will be there. Now here as well, these edge and that particular surface will become one and the same. So that's why we will be removing this as well as removing this. So now let us hatch the part. Now this is entire is the area of the rib which will not get hatched. Why friends? Because only beyond this particular area of the rib there is nothing over here. There is no extrusion, there is no through hole, nothing. there is only a thin part of 6 left out. That's why this area of the rib only is not hatched. Now let us hatch the areas. Let us just select a particular layer for hatching. Now let us pick the areas where we want to actually hatch. One by one we can select all the areas will be selected. So once we are done, you can see the areas to be hatched are these. Okay, so once you can see all the areas which are done. Friends, is anything incomplete? Yes, definitely, why not? As you can see, this uh, particular ring which will be present behind backside, so definitely this area is going to get hatched. So now that is why I am simply just okay. So as I'm done, so I'll be simply what I do, I will be increasing the distance between the hatching. So that is now prominently seen to me. That's how it is. So here we are done with the entire problem. Sectional front view along AA, top view and left hand side view. So just let us show the prominent dimensions one by one, and then we will be done with the problem. Like how do I say about the prominent dimensions? That is starting from extreme end over here till here, the distance is 75 given. From here till here, the distance is 70 given to us. Okay, now one by one let us do take it. 90 from here till here, it is 90 uh, and it is 106 till here. 90 is from, if I say from here till here, the distance is 90 so I do mark it. From here till here, the distance is 16 now from here till here, the distance is, mark it again, it will be 45 from here till here. Okay, yes, definitely it's there. Again, on the other side, if I can mark, I will be marking it on the side view as well. I can do it very well, my dear friends. So this till here, the distance comes out as 65. So I have shown properly 65 over here. uh, at the top, this particular distance of length is 25, so that I can show it very properly. Now about the circles. So how do I show it? One by one I'll be showing it with the help of the diameters. Complete circle, that is I am talking. So one is of diameter 40 over here, the inner one is of diameter 16. This one, if I talk, it will be 560, that is radius 30. If I talk about the inner one, it will be 530. So it's like this. Okay, okay. So now let us show some of the dimensions in top view as well. Let us show some of the dimensions, or let us first complete the diameters only. So this is the first one over here, which is of diameter 80. This is the second one over here, which is of diameter 40. Now let us go for the dimensions of linear dimensions. So from here till here, it's 54, which is given to me by default. Again, some of the dimensions which are left out in the front view itself, from here till here, the distance of 21. I can show it on the other part, so that the uh, intersection of the axis should not happen. This is 21 over here. Now let us see if any of the dimensions are left out. From my side, almost all the dimensions are done. We can show the dimension of the rib which is left out. So from here till here, okay, can show the dimension of the rib from here till the other part, it is 12 mm. Okay, now about the cylinder, if I say 24 mm from here till here, it's entirely 24 mm. Now let us see the major dimensions if we have given it. So now the entire length, if I talk about the entire length, so I can mark it from here till here. The entire length is of 165, as you have seen it earlier. The entire height is, we can see, 136. The entire width, as you have already seen it, so it will be like this, so it's 120. So as we have shown all the dimensions, let us just simply name the parts. So this is nothing but sectional front view along A. Okay, as we are done with this, same way we'll be writing over here. This will be the top view. The top view will be written over here. And the last but not the least, this is the LHS view. LHS view. So now friends, as you can see, this is the entire problem which is completed. You can see the questions diagram and you can see the solutions diagram as well. So this diagram entirely consists of 15 marks in the university paper. So friends, please do like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.